Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to Dragon Age and the Origins, where I have just been sitting here and I realized that the weird, India-sounding music is actually from the game. When I was just sitting here, that's what I realized. So I think I like the armor I've got. I think I'm gonna keep it. That looks like, or is that, actually, I think that's actually splint mail? It looked like the Elvish armor. Maybe the Elvish armor actually looks like splint mail. Can I go read that book? Can I go read it? Book! Haha! Maker's First Children! That sounds cool. Oh, Test of Fate. Okay, I need to go to Gauntlet. Woohoo, let's see if I can do that. Okay, The Maker's first creations were the spirits, glorious beings that populated the many spires of the Golden City, and the Chant of Light says they revered the Maker. But because they were perfect, the Maker didn't like them. And they did not do so. They had no urge to create, even when instructed to do so, and possessed no imagination. Oh no, he had created things, but he was a god, and he made a really big bad mistake. And so he, so he just, tossed that into the garbage. This guy really pisses me off. He really does. They did not have a spark of the divine. So because they weren't just like him, because he'd messed up and weren't perfect divine beings, he decided to just toss them out on their asses and move on to something else better. Yay! Create a world and separated by the fade, by the veil, except if you Inquisition and trespasser. New children be unable to shape the world, and they would need to struggle and suffer. In return for struggle, he gave them the spark of the divinest soul, because he couldn't just give that to the spirits. Oh, and he liked them a lot better, because the second children are liked a lot better. The spirits grew jealous. Of course they freaking did. And he didn't even care. He anticipated it probably and didn't even care. Yeah, they wanted to regain the Maker's favor for some reason, even though he's an a-hole. Through the eyes of the living. Yeah, they reshaped the fade. Right. Because Maker made them incomplete. So, freaking, this is what they do. They do what they were made to do. Oh, some of them became contemptuous. They saw the darkest parts, blah, blah, blah. They questioned the Maker's wisdom. Yeah, freaking, yeah. Learned from the darkness and they saw, and they became the first demons. Well, yeah, they did. Yeah, freaking Maker. These are the dark parts of the soul, the hooks. It was demons. Worship Maker, and turn from the Maker, and worship false gods. Seek to possess all life as their due. And the Maker despaired once again because he had given a power of creation to his new children, and in return they had created sin. They didn't create sin, you freaking created sin. I said freaking there, just in case you were wondering. I did not say the F word. This guy pisses me off. He really does. Now that makes me really, really, really angry. He's just messing around with forces of life and creation and divinity, and he has no idea what he's doing. He's just like, make things, oh, I don't like you, toss you out on your butt and create sorrow. There's so many things you could say.
I see you have returned.
I respect Andraste. I respect the people who worship her.
The gauntlet awaits.
I respect the fact that this religion exists. It's cool. It can do its own thing or whatever. But I have absolutely no interest in the Maker. I'm ready. Let's go.
Before you go, there is something I must ask.
You have a cool mall.
I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering. And the suffering of others. Jowan was discovered by the Templars.
Oh my gosh!
Him.
Oh my gosh!
Tell me, do you think you failed, Jowan?
My answer is my own. I see no reason to not tell him. That kind of is something I would like to do, but I think I'm not just gonna blame it on him, you know? Maybe it wasn't actually my fault, but I'm gonna feel like there was something, if it was actually me and my best friend, my only friends, You know, it's like, I wish I could have done something else to help him. I wonder, can I ask that? I'm gonna ask. How do you know of my past?
Your path is laid out before me and plain to see. In the lines of your face and the scars on your heart.
Huh.
Do you believe you failed, Jawan?
Yeah.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
Oh.
And now the self-flagellation? Oh, that is what comes next in these things,
Oh
no?
my gosh.
Arshera, leave the past where it falls.
And what of those that follow you?
What of them?
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the circle and the chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
Wow.
You framed the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there?
Yeah.
Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And the uneven elf.
Oh, is it my turn now? Hurrah! I'm so excited.
Many have died at your hand. But is there any you regret more than a woman by the name of...
How do you know about that?
I know much. It is allowed to me. The question stands, however. Do you regret?
Yes, the answer is yes, if that's what you wish to know. I do. Now move on.
I knew this
Demand
one.
whatever answers you want, Spirit.
I'm surprised he's willing to
You
speak
came
to
this
him.
land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Buddy, no, we are going back outside and we're gonna get everybody and we're gonna do this one at a time and see what everybody's answers are. Yeah. Alright. No, man. I would really want to see more guns. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Mount top. Oh, that was perfect though. Those three were perfect to bring. Oh, I really want to bring. Oh my! I just want to bring everybody. All right, everybody getting. Is it frizz? I don't remember what it is. Everybody getting tipsy. That's what it is. Okay. Remove all, but I will bring these back. So bring you, and
Yes.
you. K. Accept. You think I'm not gonna take advantage of this? Oh wait, no! Oh wait, dang it! Oh, I messed up. Oh shoot, I'm an idiot. Look at me being stupid. I'm like hanging my head in shame right now. I'm like. I gotta go back and before the point that I actually did the thing. Okay, load. Let's see, the gauntlet, right, we want to do, that's the one I just did, yes. That was really, what? Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. This should work. So we're going to be inside, but we're going to run out really quick. And change people, and then come back in. I wonder if Ogrins will work. And I wonder if I'm gonna accidentally find out too much about him. You know what I mean? Like, because we haven't completed Bronca's quest yet, or his quest with Bronca. But it might be interesting. I might have something to anticipate, you know what I mean? Because the Zev thing I already knew, but if I didn't know, I would be like, what? You know?
Vashaden.
Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed.
You.
Yes.
You. Accept. Let's go. Because we've already talked to him about everything. All we had to do was go in and be like, let me see. Time for me to go now. Time for me to go in here. Yo.
I see you have returned.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Before you... There is some... Jawan, tell me. Do you think you failed, Jawan?
Yes. How do you know of my past? We'll do that.
Do you believe you failed, Jawan?
Yes. But I love what Wynn said to me about that. What all of them said about it. Except for Zebran. Zebran's was stupid. But it's just the way he is, you know? He hides anything serious, sort of, you know? Yes.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch?
I don't think there is.
No, I thought not.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left?
Oh.
He spoke only to Andraste.
Interesting
Do
question.
you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes.
Ah!
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Whoa. Whoa. Morgans didn't work. I was so eager to see if there was something else, I don't know, that we could figure out about her. I like the music playing in the background. That would be a fun team to take out. Morgan, Leliana, and Alistair. But Wynn is so important. Yeah, there's so many combinations I wish I could do. Same thing with Inquisition, like, it's just, I want everybody to talk, and I want them to interact with each other and everything, like, it's so difficult sometimes. Alright, so...
Vashaden.
It's basically just Ogren and Shell.
Yes.
Oh, and my doggy! Let's see if doggy does something. Yeah. Let's go. This is fun. It's kind of cheating, but it's fun. I really wish I was playing this on the PC, if only for the mod that allows you to bring your dog everywhere with everybody else.
I see you have returned.
I'm ready. Yep.
Tell me.
Do
you think?
Yes.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Everyone makes mistakes. I say have an ale and let it go.
It seems that reflection on past mistakes is a constant preoccupation of the religious mind.
I'm not religious, though.
What of those that follow you?
Puppy?
The dwarf.
Oh.
You left your home and came to the surface.
Oh, shoot.
Knowing that...
Why don't I save you some time? Yes, I wish I could have saved my family from Branka. I wish I'd been a better mate. Maybe she'd have stayed home with a belly full of baby Ogren and never gone for the anvil. Maybe I failed her. And yes, I came to the surface because I'm barely a dwarf anymore. My family is dead. My honor as a warrior long gone. I've lost my caste and my house, and I have nothing else to lose.
Shale, the stone giant.
That sounds like what
so
would probably have
I can
happened.
Draw from you. I feel the distant echo
Ooh,
of the
interesting.
soul, dormant for so long, now awake.
Good for you.
And with the awakening, the slow realization of all you have lost. Ah, Shale, your entire existence is a test of your will and courage. You have my respect.
Ah.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Interesting. He addressed the dwarf and Shale. Or the dwarf. Okay, he said the dwarf. But he I don't know. I guess he said Antivan elf or something. But it seems like he does respect Ogren and Shale. But we will go with these ones that we have. These guys. Very interesting, though. I realized the Ogren one probably gave me some spoilers, but I really wasn't expecting his house to be alive, you know, that long. But I don't know if Branka's alive or not. I don't know what's going on with that. And I don't know, maybe his responses would have changed if we'd have gone through with the whole thing. I don't know. But we're gonna go through now and see what this place has in store. Interruptions! Getting Christmas candy! I feel like these people... Oh, you are to talk to. Ilase?
The smallest lark could carry it.
I can
and
see
a
your
strong
teeth!
man might not. Of what do I speak?
Oh no, riddles. The play? Can a lark carry it? A tune? Oh, maybe a tune. Yeah, a tune.
Yes. I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy.
Even they were both
They say the
slaves.
Mage himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Huh. Okay. Do I just... Is this like... Ah! It's Shartan!
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
He's also bald! Okay, hold up. I was distracted by the fact that this is Shartan! And he was a Thane? Wow. No, he lived. No, he died. Didn't he? I think he died. Yeah, he did, actually. Hold on, repeat that.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me.
Trespasser!
What do I speak?
A home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed. And so were we.
Indeed. General Mafrath. Oh my god. Oh, is there... Oh my gosh. I'm just not sure. Can I talk to all of them? Who are you? Brona. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can talk to only 4 or all of them. I don't know.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy. Wow. Yeah. Freaking. What's Mafarath's spirit doing here? Or like an incarnation of his spirit or something. I don't know. Say it again.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel
This would indicate jealousy to me.
From love she grows, till love lies slain.
I'm gonna go with jealousy because that's
of
his
what
thing.
Do I speak?
He became jealous.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her.
It's gotta be weird to be the secondary husband.
Loved her too.
Yeah.
But what man can compare with a god?
I know. Since I saw that line once, I mean, a lot of the accounts of him are very similar, being jealous and of Andraste, but I think more than anything else, he was actually jealous of the Maker. Because, I mean, with like Christianity, Mary was not quite married to Joseph yet, and that's when she became, she had impregnated with Christ, sort of, just by like godly intervention or whatever is what it is. I'm not saying it very religiously, am I? I mean, no disrespect. I'm not very religiously, like, I can't speak it very well. I don't make it sound pretty. But it wasn't that God loved Mary more than anybody else. She was just the chosen one to bear Christ. And she still, like, it wasn't that she fell in love with God and she had a close relationship to him. This is my understanding of it. She had a close relationship to him, but she loved her husband Joseph as a husband. She did not love God as a husband. And God didn't love her as a wife. And that's my I don't know if anybody else actually sees that differently, but it's my understanding of it is that that's that way. So that relationship seems a lot more healthy, than... And, like, they had children, I think. Mary and Joseph had children that were specifically their two, like, between the two of them. And, it wasn't this, like, weird, like, two-husband thing, Like, with, like, Andraste being married to her husband, but the Maker loving her. Like, what's a man gonna do? What is Mafrath supposed to do when his god, or when a god, I don't know, Alamari, they didn't worship the Maker, but I think Andraste convinced him or something. But, like, seriously, what's a man to do when trying to compete with a god? Like, the god who loves, not just like she loves the god, but the god loves her. The god's gonna take her away eventually. Like, what's Mafrath supposed to think about that? How is he supposed to live with that? Like, that man, I think, has... out of everybody almost in this, like, saga, in the Dragon Age saga, I'm beginning to feel, I think, more pity for Mafrath than for anybody else. And there's something you read in Inquisition, it's like a treatise on, like, how, like, what he did was actually, like, this really big political gambit thing or something, I don't know, to, like, help the country out in a long run or something. I'm not sure, I can't remember. I was, like, reading it out of order, it was really weird. But we read in Origins at some point that, like, it was something about Mafrath, and it was, like, how, he was the secondary husband. He was the mere mortal husband. He was the one who felt he had the most claim on his wife as her husband, but his god was like, nah, I like that booty. I think I'm gonna take it, you know? And it's like, what are you supposed to do? I can't even, like, express, like, how horrible that situation must have been for him, you know? Like, that would be horrible. And in some ways, I mean, the actions he took weren't by no means good. Sacrificing Andraste was not a good idea. It was not a kind thing to do. But I can sympathize with how he got to that point, you know? I mean, jealousy is, like, there's a thin line, a very thin gray line between love and hate.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Huh. Separates true kings from tyrants. Mercy. His thing was mercy. I'm gonna go with mercy.
Yes. I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering.
Oh, he's got a...
And mercy bade
Archon,
me end her life.
Thing like
I
mine.
am the penitent sinner who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. Alright, we'll go back over here to this girl. Girl? Boy? Girl?
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Indigestion? Dreams, maybe. Repeat it.
Echoes from a shadow realm.
Yeah, the
whispers
fade.
of things yet to come.
I don't
Thought's
know.
strange sister dwells in night.
At night,
is
right.
swept away by
Okay,
dawning
dreams.
light.
Dreams.
Of what do I speak?
Who is she? She looks like she's got something gorgeous on. I don't know what it is. And she sounds very sultry, you know? Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life.
Is this
and of her
Andraste's
betrayal
mom?
and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Oh my gosh. I have never heard anything about Andraste's origins besides that she was no, she wasn't. She wasn't born a slave. She was taken, right? I think she was like born in Ferelden. I don't know. Wow. I am sorrow and regret. She had a dream of her daughter's future? Wow. Like, and to be burdened with that knowledge, knowing that you couldn't do anything to save her, like... Oh! It is Mafarath! I'm used to seeing Mafarath weeping. Not Mafarath in his battle gear. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, are you an elf? No, you just dressed like me. You have, like, my same hair and, like, the Archon robes that I used to wear.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance. Who is she? Is she an elf? I don't think she is.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
What? I've never heard about her either. Hissarion's wife. Like, dang. Vengeance. Wow. Wow. This is awesome.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace.
Why do they have that weird,
veiled
like,
in
see-through
white,
thing?
like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Like, why can't I see their teeth and their eyeballs? Like, is this a glitch or is this the way it's supposed to be? Hold on, say it again.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Clouds? The mountains? Say it again.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's embrace.
I would think
veiled in
mountains.
white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Oh no, I mean clouds, but the bones thing, you know, it's like yeah, not stars, not sheep, and mountains makes more sense than clouds. But they're not always veiled in white. Mountains.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky.
It was you that did
No
it.
more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Ah, in the mountains, okay. Woo! I'm doing okay, I'm doing okay.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Your voice sounds familiar. Okay, hold on. Say it
No
again.
man has seen it, but all men know it.
Hunger.
Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Lightning, fire, woman, hunger. Lightning, fire, woman, hunger.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than
Hunger.
any sword. Comes from nothing. Of what do I
If
speak?
no man has seen it, but all men know it. You can see lightning, you can see fire, you can see woman, but you can't see hunger.
Yes. Hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium.
Was it?
The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth.
I don't remember this one.
I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies.
Oh, wow, really?
I saw these things done and knew the Maker smiled on us.
He kind of sounds like a crazy. Woohoo! Woo! That was so cool! Oh my gosh, that was so cool. What is this guy? Girl? Is this Zhao?
Had fun with the riddle game?
Oh. You're not Jowen. You can't be.
I didn't think I'd fool you. But am I really a spirit? Or is all this in your mind? Are you in the Fade, perhaps? Honestly, I don't know. I am part of the Gauntlet. I am Jowen. I am you. All these statements are true.
And what is your purpose here?
To speak to you and to offer advice. You have wondered many times if what happened to me was your doing. Perhaps if we'd taken another route or we'd been more prepared, things would be different. But it is too easy to obsess over what if and what could have been. These thoughts will eat away at you if you let them. Forgive yourself, just as I have forgiven you. I have
Have you?
something for you. Use it well. It makes me happy, knowing you will be the mage that I never could.
Really? Like, was that really the way he actually feels? Huh. A simple amulet with a mirror back and an archaic symbol of the Chantra in the front. Sometimes when gazing into the silver backing, there are fleeting glimpses of someone else. The face is familiar and the smile encouraging. Freaking heck, man. Like, what the heck? That's, like, so beautiful. Like, I'm not, like, gonna cry or anything, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, in the game, you're not always like, I'm not thinking about it all the time, you know. But it is something, and I know that it had to happen this way. But if it was something that was like real life, you know, like you would be wondering, like, what if we just gone earlier or later, or what if I hadn't said anything to somebody, you know, like if you truly cared about Jowan, which I think I did. He kind of seemed like a puppy dog, you know, and I don't know, but this is obviously something Dirthara has been, like, according to the game, it's something that's been haunting her this whole time. And it's like, you know, yeah, he dabbled in blood magic. That wasn't necessarily bad. And then he was forced into using it in the battle, like, to try and save us, like, his friend and his lover. And then things have just gone really south from there. And I know, like, he has to face the justice, like, because I went back and I did have to kind of I changed my response. I did say that they could do what they liked with Jowan when the Arl woke up. Because I can't necessarily save him. I would like to maybe be able to, but I don't know. Like, it wasn't at this point. It is out of my hands what's happened to him. He's made too many bad decisions to not be judged by those he's affected. So as much as I'd like to say it's a video game, I can save him. At the same time, this video game has shown me that I can't always do that. I can't always do the good, happy thing, you know. But I will keep this close. Keep it close to my heart. Dirthara will keep it close to her heart, for sure. To know that if what this spirit incarnation thingy, whatever it is, with what it says is true, that he has forgiven Dirthara for anything that she may or may not, or could not have done, then she also needs to learn to forgive herself and not dwell on it, you know? Wow, I mean, that's intense. Like, sometimes this stuff kind of seems to come out of nowhere because my character, you know, your playable character, because they don't have a voice, can kind of seem two-dimensional, but it also allows you to do a whole lot more, like, role-playing, sort of, you know? You can decide kind of for yourself how the reactions would be and what things would look like. So it makes it a little more of a personal experience than, say, Dragon Age Inquisition. But I feel like Dragon Age Inquisition did a really good job of creating a character that was its own character that you could still roleplay with, you know? So, I don't know. But this right here with Jowan is something I don't think me or Dirthara is going to forget ever. That was very touching in its own, like, I don't know. It was very well done. Really cool. I don't know. I'm talking too much. I liked it. It was very good. Very good. Anyway, I'm going to call this part here. It's getting a little bit long. So thank you guys for joining me. I will see you in the next one.